We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run the counter to HN. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down carry for HN. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Finds him on the crossing route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. HN, a first down carry. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Tua off the play fake. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Tagovailoa on first down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains, that's exactly how you're looking to start. The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Dak off the play fake. Complete beyond the marker. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. There it is, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. D. Eskridge to return it. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, here's Tunga Vailoa. And that is how our first quarter will end, as that pass falls incomplete. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They start out 2nd and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Offense in the hurry up here. First down, here's Tua. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it inside the 10. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird?
Ooh.
In the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now Dak to throw. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Prescott. Connects on the crosser. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Working quickly here.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Prescott to throw. Pass complete, screenplay. And he crosses midfield before going out. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the Cowboys. With it, 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play action, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Dak. Chased out to his right. Finds a man right side.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Complete over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Flush down now to his left. Now he fires it deep down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. No one around. He's got space. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Prescott with a blitz coming. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And the Dolphins get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field.
Intercepted in the end zone. Deron Bland has it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. And that's good for a gain of 5. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Prescott set to pass. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Prescott to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
At that down and distance, this group is pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Throwing on first is Prescott. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins are finally tackled on the return after taking it all the way back to the opposing 40. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially when one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
2nd and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So the incompletion on first, here's 2nd and goal. Tua off the play fake. He rolled. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards, but Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. He's back to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. He'll throw it. He got it! Interception! Trayvon Diggs has got it! There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Finds him on the crossing route. That goes for 36 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, Prescott. It's caught, Ferguson. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Prescott here from the gun. Ferguson there to bring it in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. Back to the well again. Crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a fourth quarter lead. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Offense up to the line fast. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. He's on the move. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Searches from the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
There was a theory some years ago, Kate, that you would never run play action on third and extra long like this because that play action is really not going to affect the defense. But what you got to understand is many times you're running that play action because of the great protection. You're actually trying to give that quarterback an extra beat.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Cowboys scoop it up. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually...